Viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I'm simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music except one song written for me. Most of the music's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and bluesy songs, and I'm currently working on a new song with a piano arrangement. Very excited about that. I do hope you consider, if you want to get notified as to when I'm coming on, if you would consider following on one or more of these places, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. A note worth making, Twitter is the best place to follow to get my rare but important announcements, and you can also watch there. But if you want to be able to comment, which I love, then you really are best off watching and following on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube as well. So I recommend following me on Twitter and one of the other three, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. So yes, with that housekeeping out of the way, one other thing, I try to come on between like 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, more or less. Hi, Daniel, how are you doing today? I'm doing all right today myself. We've got a good 100 degrees is the high today here in Sacramento where I live. So just never-ending hot days. Thankfully, not a lot of wildfires yet around me. I say yet because they're nearly inevitable. How about you? I hope it's a lot cooler where you are. Songs I'm thinking about today are starting with Awareness for sure. And then the others are probably The Sun on the Sea, Persist, maybe. And then I don't know, You Always Knew, maybe. When I Gotta Let Go, maybe. How I Want to Be, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm going to starting with Awareness. This is a mindfulness song that I think I've been needing lately with COVID. Just the numbers have just continued to plateau longer than ever before at a high level, like a Delta surge high point level in our county. And it's not so much that I was ever somebody who actually did a lot of physical interacting. I work at home, and so on, but I'm struggling with the lack of opportunity that there used to be to do things in the same old safe way that we used to have. It's not so much that I would seize all those opportunities, but I realized that I've been expecting that there'll be a peak and then there'll be a drop and we can go do more things safely. And then there'll be a peak and a drop. And it's like, because people aren't taking precautions as much, I guess, it's just continuing to peak on and on and on. And I'm needing like a new set of sort of inner peace tools and acceptance tools, or I'm needing to turn to those tools more. You think of the Buddhist monk that's happy in a little shack, with beans and rice and, water to drink. And I need that level of acceptance, I think, where I can sort of see the beauty and the variety in small things that are up close in my world, rather than depending on outer adventures for that, and or having the opportunity of those. And we are doing adventures. We're going on we've been going on a fair number of, like, our family camping type trips to places we've never been, but that's a limited flavor of adventure, I guess. And our kids aren't super as into it as we are either, so it's like, whereas if we were to say, hey, we're gonna go to Disneyland, they'd be like, woo, but it's like not feeling particularly safe about that kind of thing. So I'm starting with Awareness. All of that is to say that I need a song about acceptance. So that's what I'm gonna sing. Hopefully it will also serve you. It doesn't have to be about COVID. It can be about anything. It's kind of focused on actually accepting things to do with other people, getting along with other people, but I'm starting with awareness of all that really is. is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. It's not that I can control what the world says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and maybe help us get out of a rut, empathic curiosity guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when the world disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration, it could really begin. So we can be what we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Yes, I need to accept, just like we accept the weather. It's not the same world we used to live in. We have this continually present, almost continually present relatively high level of disease transmission in a first world country, amongst, the general public. It's been not something I've ever experienced in my lifetime, and in part, I think because of people's being tired of taking precautions, we are just seeing a continuing plateau, and I have no more control over it than I do of the weather. So I think I kind of thought it was an acceptance, but I think the things I was accepting things being a certain way, and they're worse, to judge it, than what I had accepted before. And so I need to calibrate my acceptance for what is actually the situation. Then my choices are my choices. It's like when it's pouring rain, you can go outside, but you're going to get wet. And you can get mad about the choice that leaves you with, either staying inside or going outside and getting wet, or maybe having an umbrella, or, you can get creative, but maybe going out in a mask would be the equivalent, but there's still a risk you're going to get wet. And you have to decide, is that worth it? And it's like, these are things we didn't have to think about at all before. They just weren't factors. So accepting that is the latest sort of status quo is what I need to do. Hence the song. All right, starting with awareness, we've checked that box. I think I kind of want to do the sun on the sea. Have a virtual, beautiful outing that reminds me of a place we just went not too long ago. Gosh, just really a couple weeks ago now. This is about a beautiful place in Northern California. Just mostly specifically about, I had one specific beach in mind, on the coast just north of Bodega Bay. Schoolhouse Beach. If you ever get a chance, you've got to go there. And when you get down to the beach, take a left and go around the rocks, and then keep on going and go at low tide, and you'll see some amazing things. Some of which are documented in the song, or described, I should say. All right. Here we go. Oh no, I forgot I need a capo. Capo on the second fret. Close my eyes and breathe in the salty air delights me. A gust call invites me. The crash of a wave excites me. A sound like a rain stick. I open my eyes to see a billion pebbles glittering as they pour toward the sea, toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand. Oops. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand. No. Okay, take 3. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand, but my eyes are drawn back toward the sea, and all the beams reflecting. I turn and stare mesmerized, as if in a trance, overcome by the beauty. I burst forth in dance, sea and the sun, with the sun on the sea, dancing with me, waves spreading over the sand, rolls and rolls of white silk, encrusted with pearly beads, tiny bubbles glistening. A big wave crashes on the shore, rushes forth to meet me. I stumble back laughing, it licks toes to greet me. The sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, dancing with, now playing with me. Soon I reach the tide pools, teeming with life, green anemone shimmering, starfish clustering. Slow but sure I scale the rock, bare feet, bare hands, mindful each step to the top, to behold the ocean grand, and the sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, dazzling me. Out at sea the rock juts, the wave hits the foam flies, a waterfall of diamonds pours down, the seal swims by without a sound. Soon the sun will go down, a loved one will come around to coax me away from the sparkling sea, while I look back longingly, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me, to dance with me, to play with me, to dazzle me. It's where I long to be. I like going there, virtually and in real life. So let's see, we've done 2 songs. I'm thinking, I don't know, I don't really know what else I want to do because I've got a lot of possibilities. Excuse me, I got a little yawning, a little bit tired. I don't know. Wow, I didn't just realize that Oh, wow. It's been a while since I've done that one, but I don't need that one. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I'll do How I Want to Be. You know, I wouldn't mind doing I Want to Live Before I Die, even though it's been a little while. Maybe I'll do How I Want to Be and then I Want to Live Before I Die. How I Want to Be is a song about wanting to see people without judgment-colored glasses. It's a little like judgment-free, but it's more of telling the story of how what nonviolent communication brought to my life. Just this technique by Dr. Marshall Rosenberg, and that's what I had in mind when I wrote the song. Do I see an evil man, or a man who's lost his way? Do I hear what's in his heart, or do I hear what his words say? Do I demonize you, or can I see through? I want to see the real you, 'cause as I think, so I do. I want to learn how to think of things in a way that helps you and me. How to be the way that I want to be. As a teen, I tried to meet my needs through judgment and anger. I screamed until my throat hurt and shed many a tear. But I've come so far, you see. I've discovered empathy, passion for us both, a new way to be. I've learned how to think of things in a way that helps you and me. How to be the way that I want to be. And I love the road I'm on. Frustration is all but gone. I'm more at peace every day. So glad that I found my way. That I've learned how to think of things in a way that helps you and me. How to be the way that I want to be. How to be the way that I want to be. That I want to be. That I want to be. Yes. All right. What was the last one I was thinking? Oh, I Want to Live Before I Die. And then we're gonna sign off. I gotta get going. I've gotta get we got to get dinner going because we have a chat with my mama tonight. Let's see. A FaceTime with her. Let's see. All right, so this is a song about not letting fear, irrational fear really, get in the way, or just putting things off, get in the way of doing the things you really want to do with your life. And this isn't about getting wedded to a particular strategy either. This is about not letting fear get in the way, or just intimidation maybe get in the way, or feeling daunted by the magnitude of your dreams or whatever, to get in the way of going after the core needs that are embodied in your visions of what you want for yourself or for your family or whatever. Because I don't want to encourage myself or others to get wedded to strategy. So sometimes, like for example, I wanted to be a dancer growing up, modern dance, choreography and stuff. And it just became a highly impractical path for various reasons. And I ended up turning that need for creative expression toward a different strategy, which was songwriting and performing. So I'm not saying like throw caution to the wind, just go after a particular thing. It's more kind of the heart of the aspiration is what I want to strive for in myself. So just that clarification. You know, I really want to live before I die. And I'm growing up with my side. I just want to live before I die. Comes a time for song. And that time it came for me, when the pain of holding back, it was worse than breaking free. Wasn't always so clear to me, you know I've known fear so well. So glad that I can move through that now, it's not where I wanna dwell. You know, I really want to live before I die. I'm growing up with a sigh. I just want to live yes, live, not taking reckless. I'm not talking about running out and getting COVID, but it's more like fear of the grandiosity of your dreams, or putting yourself out there, not necessarily physically, but just, So I hope that some of these songs have been helpful on your journey as well. Live and replay, I appreciate you. TLC to all of you from me. I hope you all have a good weekend. Or I don't know what time it is for you when you're watching this. Whatever's coming up next for you, I hope it's lovely. I will not be on this weekend because I don't come on the weekends. But I should be on Monday. I will be gone probably August 8th through the 20th. So be aware of that. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.